Hey, how's it going? The pizza guy's here. I'll go get it, honey. Hey, what's up? Can I? Hey, hey, that's my pizza. Hey, will you? This guy is not giving our pizza, honey. I don't know. Excuse me. I think he has ADD or something like that. Some kind of problem. Oh my god. Oh my god, he just kicked somebody. Honey, take away the tip. This guy does not deserve a penny. Oh god. Welcome to the show, mother.
Welcome to the revolution.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Derek O'Shea Show. How is everyone? How is everyone doing? I'm so happy to be here. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I feel so much better. I don't know if you guys were noticing last time I had this show. I was like, I couldn't stop coughing. And the other day, every time I had any kind of voice inflection, I would just start coughing. So I was like, this is annoying the crap out of me. And I'm sure it'll be annoying to you to listen to me. So I just canceled the show. Even though there was so much to talk about. That's what made me so sad. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. KB, what's up? My favorite pizza delivery video. Honestly, that was one of the best videos of all time. Easily top 10 best. Jesse Smith, what's up? Just tuning in. Hey, well, thanks for tuning in. As always, I had some questions about this show. This show is an entertainment show at its finest. Hopefully, I entertain you as best as I possibly can as I'm wearing my Tiger King outfit. KB, Papa, Willie in the chat. Willie, man, I hope you're doing well, man. I was worried about you. I know you were in and out of the hospital, man, and I just hope you're doing okay. But the Zima Brigade is here to stay. I hope you're doing okay. The Zima Brigade is here to stay. Let's rock this place, man. Wait. I just want to catch up. What's up, Wes? Chip Chipperson? Is that you? Yes. Hello, it's me, Chip Chipperson. Andre Agassi, what in the crisis are you doing here? What the hell? Hey, this is one of my older wigs. Okay, I mean my older hairstyles. I went to I went to Super Clips. And I got myself extensions because I'm a gorgeous man. Deal with it, okay? It's 2023. If I want to look like a beautiful female, I'm gonna look like a beautiful female / man / bear pig. What do you think about Chris and Mr. Beast? I think, what is there to be said that hasn't already been said? It's the most depressing thing ever. I think it's like ridiculous, this idea that you need to celebrate people that are ruining an entire family. There's going to be a lot of pain and suffering that is taking place due to Chris's narcissism and his own actions. If he wants to transition, I don't give a crap. But to act like he is not affecting his children and his wife, it's just insane. You would be insane to say otherwise. Let's just be real about Wilson, what's up? I hope you're doing. I feel, honestly, I hope Chris gets help. Let's just be real about that. And, you know, the entire show's premise, Mr. Beast, is pushing children crap in front of your face. So there's that, too. Had been given Richard Simmons vibes. Okay, everyone, let's work out. Do not knock Richard Simmons, for he is bold and beautiful. It is a full house tonight. If you want to look at the luxurious automobile in the place of the Japanese import, then damn it, I'm going to have a luxurious automobile. What? What are you talking about? Go, Queen, what's up? Man, everyone's here. Everyone, hey, and we're growing like crazy, man. I'm just so happy you guys are excited to be here. Totally agree on that Mr. Beast situation, huh? Chris needs help, and he should be the father to his kid. Yeah, but he won't, because, you know, it's 2023. It's not about, you know, giving your life for another. It's about, you know, doing whatever makes you feel happy. And to say otherwise is racism. Speaking of, Chris needs to chill. I wish he would. Speaking of racism, let's catch up on Chicago mayor had some words about this weekend's violence. You know, like that white woman getting beat up and the interracial couple, no big deal there. No news being generated there. Also, the entire city being ruined. But as I've said a million times, I left Chicago to get rid of that crap. But here's the mayor, the new mayor, talking about take the plank out of your own eye, okay? These are just kids being kids. They're silly.
Look, demonizing children is wrong.
We have to keep them safe as well.
Right.
Have you ever taught middle school? I have.
Right.
Have you ever raised young people?
Right.
Do you understand the risk that young people take just because they're young?
Right. Do you know what it's like to wake up every day and know that you're young? To know that the world is your freaking oyster? Do you know what that pain is like? Don't demonize the youth. You know what? If the youth go and murder an entire city of elderly, don't demonize them. They're doing the best they can with what they have. You just need to install a little bit more playgrounds around Chicago, and then people will stop being killed. Duh.
That home plate is at the bottom of my stairs. I found that out when my son was sliding down those stairs trying to score. They're young. Sometimes they make silly decisions.
Right, exactly. Just silly. I know they beat the crap out of a woman, knocked herself unconscious, destroyed stores, getting rid of Walmarts in the middle of inner city Chicago. They're doing the best with what they have. Gah! Get the white supremacy plank out of your eye. It's 2023. Thank you for that. Why are you talking about your son trying to score? Because don't you talk about your son having sex every 5 seconds like he does? I do too.
They do. And so we have to make sure that we are investing to make sure that young people know that they are supported.
Exactly. Look, Chicago. As a fellow Chicagoan myself, I transitioned out of Chicago, obviously. Just look at me. But we just need to invest in the youth. Give the kids money. I know a lot of these kids that were destroying property and getting rid of, whole stores and stuff like that, beating up people, and they were filming it with their brand new iPhone 14 Pluses while all of us are rocking iPhone 10s. Look, they need some money, and they need to be invested in. Get these gangbangers need playgrounds. These kids that are destroying, entire bus systems, they need more bus systems. There's not enough safe public transportation for them to take. Look, you thought Lori Lightfoot was bad? This guy is even better. Think about what you did, Chicago. You did this. This is something to celebrate. It's 2023 and things are looking up in Chicago. Love what's going on. Stop demonizing the kids. Even if they murder everyone, it's not a big deal. Get over it. Excuse me. War equals peace. Slavery equals freedom. Amen. Willie Wills. My son disowned me after he found out that I didn't like Harry Potter. Oh, good. I'm glad he disowned you. You deserve it, you white. You probably... You don't like Harry Potter because you support the trans stuff. You don't like what she said about women are women. Is that what it is, Papa? So the crime only applies to middle-aged white men? Yes. Yes, Wilson. Silly beating on the street. It's just so silly. The kids are just being kids. And who am I to blame those kids? Okay? They're getting what they voted for. Yeah, they should. Honestly, they should be celebrating this moment. This is a moment to live in infamy. I did like that he talked about his son scoring at home plate event. He slid into home. Give the kids guns, iPhones, clothes, designer handbags, drugs, and protection. All prosecution. Yes, the kids don't have enough handbags. That's what's going on. Maybe I need to... Okay, there we go. It feels better. It was like tightening my face off. Lori Lightfoot is at least funnier than Brandon Johnson. Yeah, she was at least funnier to look at. Didn't you mean Killy instead of silly? No, don't say that, okay? Love the floating head instead of 1930s. Thank you. What's up, Marcia? Yeah, it's a floating head vibe. It's my green screen sweatshirt. No, I just really hate wizards and the fiery passion that consumes my soul. Why? Okay, huge breaking news that everyone except for LGBTQ activists in Florida should be excited about. This just got signed. Florida passes a law allowing death penalty for child sexual abusers. Florida lawmakers have passed legislation. This just came out a few minutes ago. They have just passed legislation backed by Ron DeSantis. Oh my God. that would permit the death penalty for those convicted of sexually abusing children. Florida lawmakers approved legislation backed by Ron DeSantis permit the death penalty, blah, blah, blah. The bipartisan proposal, which passed by a vote of 34-5, shout out to those 5 kings holding it down. God. Will allow juries to hand down death sentences by votes of 8-4 after previously requiring unanimity. The bill, which passed the Florida House of Representatives 95-14, shout out to those 14 kings and queens, last week, which DeSantis is expected to sign, which would apply to those convicted of abusing children under the age of 12. Thoughts on all this going on? My view, DeSantis says, my view is you have to have some of these people that will be, my view is you have some of these people that will be serial rapists of 6 and 7-year-old kids, DeSantis told Good Morning Orlando Monday. I think the death penalty is the only appropriate punishment when you have situations like that. Once a predator has a child ensnared, they will harm a child over and over again, the book said, and then move on to another innocent child. Oh man, what are your thoughts on this? Does this fire you up? Does this gird your loins? Does this make you really want to move to Florida like no other? Or does this make you, if you're a child pedophile, does it make you want to leave Florida ASAP? Is Florida becoming the safest place to raise a child? Not if you're on the left. How can my kid transition then? And what are we going to do about the MAPs, the minor attracted persons? What are they going to do? Maybe we need to have a safe community for them. God. They should bring back the death penalty for murder too. Dude, I think this is worse than murder. A sexual abuser is way worse than murder. A kid has to live with it the rest of his life. If anyone keeps on being lawless in the public and end up voting for the authoritarian form of government, yeah, 100%. Well, it's essentially what we did during COVID. You know, people were so scared about COVID, they were just like, I don't care, just give them the power, and I trust them, they'll figure it out. No, they would probably have to convict half of the Senate president. Honestly. Byram, that was my thoughts as well. Well, I guess it's handy that the UN is telling the plan. Yes, the whole UN thing. I feel like I didn't have to get into that just because I felt like every other podcaster did, but I'm glad you guys are on the same page when it comes to the UN crap. I try to stay away from everything everyone's already talked about. I try my best to do that because I just assume everyone listens to other things. Pedos can't be rehabilitated. Well, maybe, but also most likely not. You know, and it's like, do you want these type of people? We don't live in a culture where people have consequences to their actions, and that is the biggest problem we have. And therefore, people would just keep, acting out. Because why? It's not that I'm, a child sex abuser like this. Oh God, please don't clip that. It's not that I'm this. I'm a minor attracted person. God, it's like, really? Is that what we're going with? Is that the stance you want to take in 2023? I can't wait for the first Dolphins execution. Oh God. God. Queen Bird, I like DeSantis. How dare you say that? You're not supposed to say that. Yeah, me too. Is that okay? Is this okay? Is this a DeSantis? It's okay to say DeSantis is okay place here. God. DeSantis is just capitalized on some truth. Obviously, pedos deserve death, but he would never. We would never be where he is without. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't want to do the whole Trump DeSantis thing. How about we just support both of them? Imagine that. Imagine instead of like picking, the top 2 candidates who are doing the best amount of work, how about we nitpick on some of the most annoying Republicans you can possibly think of, like Lindsey Graham? How about we just continue to focus on that? Because they are more of a problem in my eyes. Disney World employees are about to quit in droves. Yes, 100%. Join the Zebra Brigade. I just want to catch up on y'all's chats. Thank you guys so much. I love that you guys feel encouraged to chat here. No culture, cult, more like it. Yes. Christy Noam is better looking plus more liberty minded. Yes. Yes. She's a babe. Smash. Just kidding. Not kidding. We give too many excuses to let crazy people back in the public. Some people need to be cult. The psych wards need to reopen is what really needs to happen, and people don't want to have that conversation because it's too scary. It's too scary to have that conversation. Speaking of too scary, something that really grinds my gears and gets me all pumped up on the inside and the outside, and it should get you pumped up too. Vegan Eric Adams, missing the D, aren't you? Forces his deficient diet on school children, hospital patients. New York City Mayor Eric Adams thinks he's better than you, and that's why he wants to force New Yorkers to adopt vegetarian-style lifestyle. Yay.
1 in every 5 metric tons of carbon dioxide, our city
1 in every 5 metric tons of carbon dioxide
emits comes from food.
Disgusting. No metric tons is ever permitted into the earth when you eat a plant-based diet, despite what other right-wing conspiracy theorists must say. When you grow a plant, the plant flies into your mouth without moving an inch. The plant does not take up any space that is otherwise permitted to other animals within the area. Entire species of only one plant in an entire crop is a good thing for the planet. Get used to it. It's 2023. Eat your bugs.
But all food is not created equal. The vast majority of food that is contributing to our emission crises lies in
Fun fact, 80% of pollutants come straight out of Adam's mouth.
meat and dairy products.
Meat and
Willie,
dairy.
you know that a plant
Fire.
Hey, Willie, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Our diet is better for your physical and mental health. And
Nothing gives me better gas than the vegetarian diet. When I eat my lentils and bean soup, I fart more than the average cow. Nothing can stop me from expressing the way my butt feels after a good bean and lentil soup mix. This is the diet you want your kids to have. Get used to it, right-wingers. Stop your hunting and stop your meat eating, brisket eating, pork eating, rib smoking, fish nibbling, even though this man comes out and eats fish. No.
I am living proof of that.
Yes.
But the reality is,
if you want to look as beautiful and as jacked and tan as Eric Adams, please engage in an all-vegetarian, meatless diet. Unless you want fish, don't have the fish out of the New York harbor.
is that thanks to this new inventory, we're finding out it is better for the planet.
Better for the planet, even though it's not better for the planet when we get down to the science. Adams is cutting meat from the menus of New York City schools and public hospitals. Yes, finally we have some reparations for the children. Despite the negative effect I have on children and patients, oh yeah, right, Washington Examiner, you don't know anything. This is what partly... Although he eats fish, Adam calls himself a vegan. Don't you just love that? Hey, I just have a little fish on occasion on Sundays. I'm a vegan, but I'm a little vegan curious. I like a little vegan on my lap, and I have a little fish in my mouth. Sometimes I go to the PetSmart and I pick out a fish in the container, and I say, "Daddy wants a fish," and Daddy gonna eat a fish. I don't want to have fish from the supermarket. I want to have fish from my PetSmart, my local PetSmart. The reason he asserts that a plant-based powered diet is better for your physical and mental health. After all, that's his diet, and he knows better. So your children can eat, bean soup, while the best and brightest, like Eric Adams or Gavin Newsom, can eat at French Laundry at a restaurant you can't afford because of inflation, and you're a loser. You don't have reservations. Try to get on the list, loser. You can't. God. I see a mass exodus of meat eaters. Yeah, I hope so. We are the carbon they want to get rid of, Queen. Oh my God, that is so true and embarrassing. Plant-based diets require processed food with an ungodly amount of chemicals and preservatives. Yeah, exactly. You see study after study of like entire crop fields of like corn or soy, and just ruining the environment and also ruining the entire ecological system for wild animals in the area. You see it. Look like he's packing on maybe Bojangles. Oh God, I love Bojangles. Oh, that is the one thing I miss about living in South Carolina. I miss Bojangles. Imagine having a moral dilemma with eating fish. Yeah, I bet he does. In the red light. Oh God. If I had to give up bacon or whiskey, I don't think I want to live in that world. Yeah, me too. Here's my whiskey. Just kidding. It's Zima for the sophisticated. It's Costco wine because I'm cheap. God. Oh, I want to have more. Oh, you guys are the best. Another breaking story that everyone should be excited about, including myself. I'm very excited to see this. Another racist store bites the dust. REI to become the latest retailer to shutter Portland locations due to thefts. Yeah, right. Portland is beautiful. I don't care what anyone says. Look at this video of Portland that was just shot today. Gorgeous. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, I love it. Gorgeous. Look, those are just shoppers waiting to get into the new REI deals. They're camping out. They're camping out for the REI. The line is around the block.
Good morning.
Oh, whoa. Who's that? Just a friendly neighbor?
Good morning.
Is that an AI face? What is going on? Morning. Be careful what you kick. It could be full of poo. Look at this line for the newest Patagonia sweatshirt from the REI around the block. Wow, I'll book a flight tonight. Look, they're excited about the new Patagonia line. Are you excited about the Patagonia line as much as I am? Well then, get out in front of the store and start camping immediately. I'm seriously gonna buy Portland real estate immediately. That's the word I'm looking for. That real estate word was on the tip of my tongue, on the back of my lungs. I couldn't get it out of my mouth. Outdoor recreational retailer REI, who, if you're not rich, you probably never heard of it, announced Monday that it plans to shutter its Portland store early next year due to a record-breaking number of thefts. Thefts are good for the environment. Everyone knows that it's climate change. Number of thefts and break-ins, despite the company's more than $800,000 in investment in upgraded security measures. Why do you need security? Just let people steal. Yeah! 150 people obviously work there. The company also said that outgrown the store location, which employs more than 150 people. 150 people without a job. It's refreshing to see. I've never thought that I would want to live in a city more than I ever have in my entire life. If you don't... Hi. What's up? Wait. Hi. Wait. I gotta have some music for this. Wait. Wait. I gotta have some music. Hey, homeless peeps, just ahead, survivalists learn the curve. That's why I worked at the regional chain supporting good stores. Sell copies of firearms. Yeah, you can just pick a firearm off the shelf. A tourist dream, theme park, generate land, 100%. I think someone would start a YouTube camping in Portland. There probably is one. There's got to be like, what is like a happy music? I'm thinking like selling stuff. No. Perfect. Okay. Ready? Hi. Are you thinking about changing your life today? Are you thinking about picking up where you are and looking for a city or an area that fits the needs of you and your family? Then look no further than downtown Portland, where people are friendly, the streets are clean, and you can meet your local neighbors down the block. Walk around freely, say hi to a local friend as he walks by you. You too can find a nice corner of the block to camp out and see your friends. It's 2023. Time to enjoy a nice piece of heaven, a nice piece of earth. Portland, Oregon. Hey, and if you're not ready to pull the trigger, no pun intended, come on down for a little visit, a little touristy destination. And I myself will take you down the block and show you what's around. It's Portland. Because here at Portland, whether you're a guy on the street or me, you're family. God, so stupid. I'm sorry.
K-Bean super chatted $19.99. Pitch your tent, just not in Portland. There, stabby, tent.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the freaking super chat, K-Bean. Jeez. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Just imagining living in Florida. Can you imagine picking up where you are and moving to Portland? It sounds so dumb. Christ, I can smell the stale urine and body odor through the screen. Yes. Does all of that outside camping make you a camping gear snob? Yes, 100%. I could seriously smell that odor too. A tourist dream, theme park, degenerate land. This is Portland. Oh my God. Because homeless people injecting fentanyl directly into their eye sockets, well, that's pure Portland. Here at Pure Portland, do you also like to dabble in fentanyl and let it ruin your life? Well, here at Portland, you could too. It's so stupid. You guys are the best. You know it reeks like urine. Oh, I know it does too. You could smell the smell from here.
It's my testimony to tell you that it smells like urine. Have a little suckle of. I hope you guys like how chaotic this show can be. I have like friends that have watched the show. They're like, how do you plan your show? I don't. I just don't. I just go for it. Free food too. Yeah, 100%. Okay, Bean. Thank you so much for that super chat. It means a lot again. I can't thank you enough. Urine if you're lucky. Oh, that's true. Good call. Speaking of lucky, is this man ever gonna be taking off his own role? Mayorkas said this today.
It is my testimony that the border is secure, and we are working every day and night, to increase its security.
Exactly.
The challenges that we are experiencing at the border cannot be overstated.
It's all white supremacists. And another challenge might be, drumroll please, drumroll. Illegal crossings rise 25% in March as pandemic policy nears end. Yeah! The border secure, mother effers! U.S. illegal immigration authorities said the influx of immigrants illegally crossing the border rose 25% in March. Yeah! As Democrats and Republicans grow more concerned that immigration could spike to new highs, am I the only one that at some point goes, are all the people that are going to come already come yet? Like, at what point did that number, like, become zero? Because everyone in every other country now lives in America free and getting free healthcare. That isn't real. That totally is real. If you just go to the emergency room, you could just say, I'm uninsured, and they'll fit the bill. Oh, my God, you can't free it. It's not free. The rise in immigration border encounters comes as the Biden administration prepares to end Title 42. Thank God. And just remember, he said this today.
It is my testimony that the border is secure, and we are working every day, day and night, to increase its security.
He's working as hard as he can. And maybe, just maybe, one day, this could be not just 25%, but 26%. Get over it, right-wingers. You'll never have a secure border. God. Jeez. We're going to get... You don't even need a freaking ID to vote anymore. Get over it. You're never going to win. Keep the invisible man thing going on. I will. I try to keep it going. Mallorca kiss my ass. Sometimes I have to double check to make sure YouTube isn't censoring y'all, and they freaking does all the time. Let me see. I can't believe America still has a job. I can't either. I genuinely can't. He's constantly, in committees and getting hearings and all that crap, but he's just, worst administration has no clue what they're doing. I think they know exactly what they're doing. They're purposely opening up the border, and that's why you see more and more states and more areas not require IDs to vote and stuff like that. Hey, don't mark my word for it. I would never say anything like that. Such more immigrants have come over in the entire population of Wyoming. That is insane. I did not know that. And they all live in Los Angeles. It's just like, I don't like, where? Free food too? Yep. And free cell phones. You think you need a new cell phone? They need one. And they'll probably get housing. Because, we look after our illegal immigrants better than our own homeless people in Portland. Hi, are you looking to move to Portland? Pitch a tent. We're not going to give you anything, but you'll figure it out. Our immigration system has been effed up for decades. Exactly. So let's never fix it. There's been a 20-year backlog. No one has ever tried to fix it. Yeah. Well, here's what you do, Angela. You actually lock it down and make it illegal to cross the border, and then you get either put in prison or kicked out. But, when there's no consequences, why stop? It's going to continue to be a problem. Immigration is like homelessness. Our politicians do not want to fix the problem, and they never want to fix the problem. They will continue to pass the buck. Republicans do the same, and Democrats. This is not a Democrat or Republican issue. This is a both-and issue. They don't care. And until people wake up to that, we're never going to see eye to eye. Border security tracks illegals with phones to give them. You give them phones. Give them housing. I mean, in New York, they were in upscale housing. Of course, in New York, you have homeless people on the side of the streets. They don't get anything. But this administration has made it worse. And to act like it's not gotten worse over time is a joke. And then you see more and more studies have come out. Well, we've apprehended more fentanyl than ever. Yeah, because it's flowing around more than ever, and it's easier to get. If anything, if they actually cared about health like they pretend to care about, the number one killer for men 24 to 36 is overdosing, and people are like, let's not do anything about it. It's not a problem. Let's not fix it. You know what's a problem? White supremacy. Speaking of white supremacy, oh my God, thank God. Grand jury indicts torch carriers in 2017. Thank God. Oh my God, I was just going to take my tiki torch from REI and walk around the city and start yelling epithet, just crazy stuff out in the open. And now I'm not allowed to do that anymore. At least 3 men. So if you are a white supremacist, you can't carry a tiki torch. But if you're Antifa, you're allowed to do whatever you want. At least 3 men who marched with blazing tiki torches in 2017 white supremacist alley. And again, I'm not defending these people. I think they're idiots. But I'm going to say this. They have a right to be idiots as much as I do. Now facing criminal charges according to indictments unsealed this week, a grand jury in Virginia indicted multiple individuals who carried torches at the Unite rally. Oh my God, sick. What did they do? They carried them? And then they just said things? Oh my God. Tyler Brandon Dykes of Bluffton, South Carolina. Shout out Sucker Bluffton. And Dallas Medina of Ravenna, Ohio, and Will Zachary Smith of Nicara, Texas. Prosecutors allege the torch carriers violated a rarely enforced criminal statute. Oh, get used to it, right wingers. It's not going to be rare anymore. Try to speak up, friggin' maggots. Thank you. Prosecutors allege the torch carriers violated a rarely enforced criminal statute, which makes it a crime to burn objects with intent to intimidate. Oh, right. Antifa has never done that. They've never, ever done that. Ever. Okay, this is only a white supremacist thing, okay? And just because I go outside with my tiki torch and walk around my neighborhood, letting my neighbors know what time it is, doesn't mean I'm doing the same thing either, which makes it a crime to burn objects with intent to intimidate when they marched around the university. Hey, how do you define intent to intimidate? I don't know. They wore white shirts and they marched together and they made me feel scary. It's like looking at an AR-15. It's like, it's scary when you look at it. It's just scary. While chanting, "You will not replace us," and the Nazi slogan, "Blood and soil." Oh my God. Hate speech. Get rid of it. So refreshing. We're going to get all of you maggots at one point. Okay? Get used to it. You want to get a tiki cord torch and carry it around your neighborhood like I do? Forget about it. You're going to jail. Stop intimidating me. God, I freaking... oh, America. We don't live in a democracy. That's a joke. We're a free republic. Putting prison to work at the border is not criminal. Okay. Okay. I carry a torch for Derek and Papa Burlak. Okay, good. I thought you were going to say McDonald's. Equal punishment for all. Oh, yeah? You think so? You think that's an actual thing? No. I mean, do we know, don't even get me started on Jeffrey Epstein. U of A sucks, and my daughter graduated from there. Oh, I bet. Yeah, they do suck. Go Tigers. C-L-E-O-S. You know what else is a Nazi slogan? Buy a Volkswagen. Hey, you want to buy a Volkswagen? Hey, so many people here. Hey, thanks so much, my Russian brother. Oh, if you guys don't mind smashing a like on YouTube, or if you're watching on Rumble, smash a like as well. It helps the algorithms out, and I appreciate you guys hanging out here. I carry pepper spray, concealed carry taser. Oh, and a Kubaton for Queen Bird in case she needs a spare. Whoa. Dang. Do you really carry all that? that you are stacked, girl. I like it. Just holding it down. I would not mess with you. That is a lot going on. Man, these guys aren't going to get enough. I hope they get capital punishment. Maybe we can give them the death penalty for walking around chanting. Honestly, look, I don't give a crap about white supremacists, obviously, but I believe everyone has a right to talk. This idea that these people are charged for intent to intimidate, when we have people like right now with Matt Walsh, just countless people with protests and Antifa and the way
Link Riley and the list. Our own Supreme Court judges. How about those intent to intimidate? No thanks. I have a couple of Claymore mines I keep in the garage. Don't ask me how I got them. Yeah. I carry pepper spray, rocket launchers, my snipers. All kinds of stuff in my pockets. I am the man of pockets. I love my Kubaton. You have a Kubaton too? That's freaking awesome. Angela sells them. Angela, I'm gonna have you on and talk about the real estate market if you so inclined. Don't ask how I got them. I can't remember. Bad ideas are defeated in the free marketplace of ideas. Yes, Jesse. Yes, 100%. That's why you gotta allow. That's why the whole thing with Kanye West, I was like, just let him talk. I don't care if it's the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life or the most spot on thing that we're all pretending like is not a big deal. Let him talk. If you're going to carry a torch, wear a thong topless, and you'll be okay. Yeah, exactly. If you're going to be a douche, go full douche. Don't just go half douche. Go the full douche. Our first two amendments are constantly under attack, 100%. No wonder why they put them at the top of the list. Exactly, Wilson. Thank you. I give coupons to almost all women I meet. I buy in bulk. That's awesome. What about me? Would you give one to me? Guess what, guys? Guess what? Joe Biden has added 12,000 jobs since this, listen to him. He's added 12,000 jobs. Get excited.
We've created more than 12,000 brand new jobs in 2 years. That's more than any president in American history has created in 4 years.
Exactly. 12,000 jobs in 2 years. That's 6,000 jobs a year. In your face, Trump supporters. Try to put up those kind of numbers. You can't. You're trash. You'll never be as good as Joe Biden. 12,000 jobs in 2 years. Get used to it. Dark Brandon's always winning. Derek, if I had a P.O. box, I'd send you some. If you had a P.O. box, I should get a P.O. box, shouldn't I? Sometimes I get nervous about that. It's like, I've always wanted a P.O. box, but I didn't know if people would actually send me stuff. So maybe I will just for you, KB. Send me like kilo notes. Freedom of speech must be protected. They should have been told or warned before prosecuted. Or just, allow people to walk around in tiki torches. Who gives a crap if they want to... they try to make like an entire story about like 30 white dudes who are just losers that want to like say all the naughty words, like every middle school boy does. They want to like make an entire narrative about this when there are so many more white people in this country that are looking at that going, that's crazy. It's like a lot of my black friends who look at what is it? I forget that group, the Black Israelites or something like that. They just look at them and they're like, those dudes are nuts. Like we all, every group, subgroup has a subgroup that's a little like, okay, these people are kind of crazy. These people are nuts. They don't represent me. K Bean, you're such a giver. She is a giver. Shout out to K Bean for being a giver. I would love to talk real estate with you one day. Oh, that would be awesome. I'm of the generation that I didn't learn enough. I'm telling you, we need to do a Zemo Brigade Monopoly stream. Okay. We can talk real estate, white supremacy. Wait, why did white supremacy get mashed in with real estate? We can talk real estate, white supremacy, and white supremacist real estate, but nothing else. Okay, bet. The Democrat version of what a woman. What is a job exactly? Right. Why are they losers because they are white? That is racist. You mean like Joe Biden back in the 70s? What? Why are they losers because they are white? That's racist. No, they're losers just because they're like trying to say the naughty words, and they're just I don't know if
MAGA.
Well, first of all, I'm not a white supremacist, and I just feel like anybody who's any kind of black supremacist, white supremacist, Jewish supremacist, Mexican supremacist, I think those people are losers. Call me crazy, but I think actual racists are losers. Now that's a Dare Gaucher promise. I've had to walk through and protect myself in Black Lives Matter riots multiple times. The left has no room to talk. Well, 100%. The entire summer of love that went on that no one likes to pretend like ever happened, that ruined entire cities, that ruined entire stores, that killed multiple people, including African Americans, including black males. Forget about it. Don't worry about it. But remember, Charlottesville Tiki torches was a very serious event, and you need to remember that white supremacy is the biggest problem in America. In military intelligence, I used to do background checks on people that need TSSCI security clearance. I could find Derek, but I don't use my skill for evil ever. But hey, please don't. Please don't. Do it. Find me. Don't find me. Find me. Don't. God, you're gonna find some stuff you don't want to know. Okay, I got a dark past. Okay, I murdered a couple people, but they're doing okay. They're doing okay. It's 2023. It's the 21st century America. You can be a white supremacist without being white, or a supremacist. Exactly. Look at Ben Shapiro. He's the biggest white supremacist I know. Everyone knows that. If you don't vote for me, then you ain't white. Exactly. God, if you don't like my show, then you ain't white, right, Byram? All right. Are you guys ready for a totally insane quote that should make your skin crawl and make you a little nervous to hear the words that are coming out of this man's mouth? Then gear up and get yourself ready for this. Derek, I make jewelry now. I'd make you a bolo tie, and it did. Okay, that would be effing awesome. I would love a bolo tie.
MAGA Republicans in Congress want to defund the FBI.
Yeah, exactly. Why would they want to defund the FBI? It's not like, everything they do turns to shit, but they are on top of things like the noose from the NASCAR thing. Remember that? Let's never forget the noose, okay? Bubba Wallace is a national hero. Thank God the FBI finally found out that it was just a rope that was used to pull down a garage door opener. But remember, he's talking about defunding the FBI. How does he finish his statement?
Fund the FBI and the police. Talk about defunding. They don't like the FBI. Maybe arresting some of them. It's outrageous.
Yeah. Yeah, those MAGA Republicans don't like the FBI. Maybe they should arrest some of them. Why? Because they're the enemy. They're the enemy of the state. Get rid of them. I don't know. How do we make ourselves a democracy? We're trying to make it a free democracy land. Maybe we just get rid of them. Let's continue down the quote, and just in case you missed it.
The FBI and the police. Talk about defunding. They don't like the FBI. Maybe arresting some of them. It's outrageous. I mean, think about it. Defund the FBI?
Can you imagine if Donald Trump said maybe the FBI should go and arrest some of these progressives like AOC? Hey, get those freaking maggot Republicans, am I right? Whatever means necessary. Wish we could put them behind bars forever. Amen. Cake Bean gave me security clearance. Nice. Derek, we already know that you stole a bunch of medical skeletons and put them in your closet as a conversation starter for parties. Yes. We already know that's nothing new. Yeah, I have a closet right here. Hello. I'll put you in that closet if you don't shut up. Wilson, I interviewed your ex-wife. I didn't believe a word she said. You guys are crazy. The MAGA Republicans wanted to fund the police. What does that even mean? They wanted to fund the FBI. No, it's malarkey, Joe. And don't talk about my closet ever again. Okay? This is breaking news. Huge news coming out of TikTok. Chinese TikTok to remove climate change denial videos and direct users to authoritarian information. Oh, authoritative, not authoritarian. Oh, God. Listen, climate change deniers. Get over it. Climate change is real, and sell your beachfront property so I can buy it up on the dollar, okay? Get rid of it, and I'll take your private jets as well, and I will fly them everywhere, because climate change is real. I need those jets to fly to my climate change conferences. And yes, I need 3 houses. I need to live next to the Obamas. They have multiple houses. I want to be just like them. They've done so much good for the economy. Derek, I've already been in that closet, and you ew. And you really need to do your laundry more often. Did anyone ever tell you skid marks are only on the off? Okay, get off of my skid marks, okay? It's a natural occurrence that happens to the best of us. Shout out to the climate change deniers everywhere. You guys are disgusting. Coming from the country that pollutes the most, climate change is real, but we don't care. Yeah, it's a big. I feel like that's like the biggest FU to everyone is like China talking about climate change as you just look at their way that they pollute their own area. How dare you say that? They're the best in the whole world. And if you don't believe climate change, then listen to this man.
Game changer. And by the way, anybody who doesn't think we have global warming, hang out with me, man.
Yeah, hang out with him. Nobody pollutes and promotes global warming more than Joe Biden. Hang out with him for a second. The dude has more gas than anyone I can ever imagine. Stupid. Does that mean meatless chow mein is still on the menu? Because I love. Oh God, who doesn't love a good chow mein? I deny those who deny climate change deniers. That's a lot of denial. And I don't really take kind to that. I deny those that deny that they deny. Speaking of climate change, here's U.S. Department of Interior. Listen to these very sobering words from the U.S. Department of Interior. It's not a joke, people. Listen.
I really do have to say that all of this is because climate change is the crisis of our lifetime. We have an obligation to future generations to make sure that we have a planet for them to live on. And that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm working incredibly hard to make sure that we can realize that transition, that we can have differing energy sources. We can't continue to be a one industry country. I really do have to say that all of this is because climate change is the crisis of our lifetime.
And look how serious these people are behind her when she talks about it. She's very serious. Okay? These people are serious. This guy, look at him. He's like...
We have an obligation.
He's like looking down and then looking up. He's so serious. He just took a huge rip off a bong, but he's feeling okay. And then she's like, I just got these fresh earrings. I got these fresh earrings from Forever 21, and I know I shouldn't be shopping there because of my age, but I'm going to still shop there anyways.
Future generations to make sure that we have a...
And the guy in the back's like, I don't know why I'm in this shot, but I'm here for it. My wife told me to be in the back of the shot and says I look cute from behind.
Planet for them to live on.
He looks like he's about to start laughing.
And that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm
working
incredibly hard to
Go
make
ahead and
sure
laugh.
that we can...
Oh, he's going to look down to stop himself from laughing, which I love. I'm so glad for Secretary Holland. Another drama queen must be related to VP. Yeah, 100%. Meanwhile, she gets takeout with hard plastic containers. Oh, okay. Yeah, but she has to get DoorDash every single night. Okay? She has to. She's trying to fake cry in C-SPAN and certainly look like it today. And who are we to judge? You know, who doesn't love
a good cry. Because I certainly do. Just take a sip of my God-given water. Climate change fester. I want warmer winters in Moscow. Hey, no, you're going to stay cold. Climate change keeps her up at night. Yeah, 100%. Well, her kids have climate change anxiety, which is a real thing that I know people that have, which is just depressing to even say out loud. Today, Joe Biden also told a bunch of kids not to kill themselves. Let's keep this trend going, Joe Biden.
You know, when I speak to the business roundtable and the muckety mucks, good, a lot of decent people, the business enterprises, they look at me like, hey guys, don't jump, okay? But all kidding aside, they look at me like, why am I always talking?
Yeah, every time I go to a business meeting and I talk to business people and hey, don't jump. I'll get inside. Every time I go to a business meeting, hey, I'm serious, don't jump. All right. God, jeez. I wonder again. These kids are like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it one of these times. One of the kids is gonna say, if he says that to me in one of these speeches, I'm gonna jump. I swear to God, I'm gonna jump, and it's gonna be over for him. He's gonna stop saying it because it's not a joke, Joe. It's not a joke to joke around about suicide, Joe. That's not funny. Joe makes me want to jump 100%. Sky's falling. Please jump. Please clap. We should have like please jump with please clap combined. Please jump clap. Climate fluctuates to the North Pole shifts. End of Not true, Queen. Not true. Haven't you watched Al Gore's documentary? It's life-changing. Honestly, every time I go to bed, I think about Al Gore's documentary that changed my life when I was a young lad. Speaking of a young lad, isn't it good to see John Fetterman back in action today?
I call to this hearing of the U.S. Senate Subcommittee on Food and Nutrition, Specialty Crops, Organics, and Research to order. Chairwoman Stabenow and Ranking Member Boozman, thank you so much for coming.
It's so refreshing to have a Make-A-Wish in the Senate. God. Jeez. God.
I thank
it's
you
just
for
refreshing.
Your leadership on this committee.
Smash.
I look forward to working with you
Yeah, smash the like
as
button.
a
Is that what you
farm
meant?
bill. A farm bill that works for small farmers, rural communities, and hungry Americans.
Al Gordon is commissioner. Gordon loves
I would
Bible.
also like to thank my ranking member, Senator Braun.
Our polar Volcheks broke weeks ago.
Working closely with
The nameplate is sexist. It's so triggering.
SNAP is one of the most effective programs to fight
It is triggering. Thank you.
poverty in
No more wine for you. They spray the
In
vineyards
my
every
time
summer
and
for mold.
effort, and I-
This is organic.
As the mayor of Braddock to lieutenant governor to now, I have heard from Pennsylvanians about their support for SNAP. Hunger is not a Republican or a Democrat.
Isn't it wonderful our diversity administration hires brain damage policy? Honestly, the human side of me feels bad for him, but the idea that this person was pushed, if you do not call it out and you do not mock it and you do not do this, treat him the same way you would treat any other politician, you're part of the problem. Because this has to be constantly called out. It's ridiculous. The fact that this is happening, that this man is elected, and again, Dr. Oz, stupid pick.
We need to come together and stop.
But I just like how like our entire media and SNL especially is like, nothing to see here. Nothing funny about this. Nothing.
Stop playing
Because it's just mean. It feels mean. That's how ridiculous this is.
political games with Americans' access to food.
I can't even listen to the whole thing. I can't do it. I can't freaking do it. Doesn't Nancy Pelosi live in a vineyard? Yes, she lives with me. And those sweet nothings. And you know what I'm talking about. Let's check on The View. Let's see if The View has changed at all. See if they've gotten their stuff together. See if they've made life a little better for everyone around. See if they've really come together and shown us what it's like to be adults. Let's check on The View.
This before, and I'm going to get in trouble. But I have said this before, and it's been in print. I don't know what the difference between our Christian right and the Taliban is. I have no idea what the difference is.
You're not the only person who's said that.
I just don't know what the difference is.
Yeah.
What's happening in this country right now in the name of religion is so dangerous. This before.
Exactly. There's no difference between these right maggots than Taliban. Taliban are good people on the inside. Wait. We were told that Taliban is doing diversity training and stuff like that, and now they're not good. These people are insane. God, is there anything else I need to add? Because this is the most insane quote I've ever heard.
And I'm going to get in trouble. But I have said this before, and it's been in print. I don't know what the difference between our Christian right and the Taliban is.
Oh, that is a refreshing take. Oi. Right. There's no difference. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's no difference. I'm seeing right-wingers behead people on the street everywhere. It's ridiculous. Stop it. There's no difference. Look, they don't even want women to drive anymore. I heard my pastor saying that on Sunday. I swear to God. Okay, maybe he didn't say that, so I take it all back and I shouldn't have said that. But this is what's happening. God. Is he talking about Tennessee shooting? No. No one's talking about that. They're still on air? Exactly. I just saw, what's her name? Rosie O'Donnell said that she doesn't want to go back on The View and said that her time on The View sucked. Which is, if Rosie O'Donnell thought that was trash, you know it was trash. To be fair, the biggest difference between Joe Biden gave billions of dollars worth of military-grade weapons and equipment and blames the other for all his problems. Well, that's what you do in politics, right? You just point the finger. You don't actually solve anything. You just say, look at what the other side is doing. They're attacking my rights. They're attacking our values. They're going after women's rights. They're going after gay and transgender rights. Like, all you have to, you just say these things. You don't have to mean anything. You just say it. It's like, they should visit Afghanistan. Yeah, exactly. Why is she wearing an apron? I don't know. The cooking show is down the hall. After the recent Christian shooting, she's thinking about promoting people to more. Oh, my God. Exactly. Okay, speaking of Christian shooting, here's from the press conference today. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is being asked if Joe Biden is actually going to visit these kids.
And one more. So Monday, you're going to have 3 of the lawmakers who protested
peacefully protested.
Who peacefully protested after the Nashville Covenant School shooting. Have any of the victims or the victims' families been invited to the White House?
I don't have anything to read out to you about any invite.
Oops.
Why?
I just don't have anything at this time to read out to you any invite. What I can say to you right now is that...
Exactly. Why would we invite a bunch of Christians to the White House? That's disgusting. We want Antifa at the White House protecting it daily. God. I mean, that's so insane that we're inviting people that protested it, but not...
So Monday, you're going to have 3 of the
oh my God.
lawmakers...
Take a drink every time Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's eye switch done.
...who protested
peacefully protested.
Who peacefully protested after the Nashville Covenant School shooting. Have any of the victims or the victims' families been invited to the White House?
I don't have anything to read out to you about any invite.
Why?
I just don't have anything at this time to read out to you any invite. What I can say to you right now is that the president is focused on getting things done. He's focused on making sure that we are protecting our communities, that we're protecting our schools, that we're protecting our churches, we're protecting our grocery stores, that people, as we know in Buffalo, went to the grocery on a Saturday and got murdered. 10 of them were murdered. We see what's happening in our schools. And that's why he's bringing these legislators here, to have that conversation and to see what else can be done and to highlight that. That's what the president is using the bully pulpit for. That's why he continues to put pressure on Congress to get things done. Make sure that they're showing some courage, Republicans in Congress, to make sure that we're banning assault weapons. And so we cannot have weapons of war in our streets. We cannot have weapons of war in our schools. And so that's why he's bringing them there. He's bringing them here to continue that conversation.
What? The audacity, the way she answers those questions is mesmerizing. Genuinely mesmerizing. One guy in Buffalo who was shooting, wish it was the guy that, they would bring up that guy every 5 seconds if they could. 100%. Poor girl wishes she never have to sign that contract. Yeah, 100%. You think so? I don't know. I think she sees it as a cash cow. It's like once you become press secretary, especially if you're on the Democratic side, you will have a job the rest of your life. Not necessarily on the Republican side, unless you're, a hottie with a body and your name's Kelly McNanny. I agree. We need to outlaw broadswords, the deadliest weapon of the 20th century. AK-47 full auto. I'm jealous. Do you have one of those? My Russian brother in the chat, do you have an AK-47 full auto? Because if you do, I am genuinely jealous. That sounds amazing. That sounds like a lot of fun. Psych, that's disgusting. I would never want one of those. Bet she can't wait for 2024. Probably not. I settled for a semi-auto AK. Insane. God. Why would you invite? And remember the manifesto from the shooting we were supposed to all get? None of us got that, did we? We're looking into it. We're checking it out. Kareem Abdul Majority Teller Green goes full auto on Eric Swalwell.
Rhetoric and to denounce anti-Semitism and anti-police rhetoric in this country so that Jewish Americans and police officers can be safer?
Congressman, I do.
Thank you, and I yield back.
The gentleman yields, and now I recognize the gentlelady from Georgia, Miss Green.
That was quite entertaining from someone that had a sexual relationship with a Chinese spy, and everyone knows it. But
I move to take her words down.
And everyone knows that. In your face. Freaking Eric swallows well.
Inappropriate. Yeah, stand by just a second while we research.
That's inappropriate. How dare
the
you?
Rule. Give me just a second.
I need to make sure I have my full 5 minutes.
Reclaim my time? I gotta reclaim my time. I would like to reclaim my time. Excuse me? Goldman thinks he doesn't. What is a lady? Gentle lady, that's sexist. I like Eric Swalwell's probably like, you son of a bitch. You dare. All the Republicans in the committee, oh, this is outrageous. We don't say these things. We just think of
Accusations of everything that the gentlelady from Georgia has said. No, you need to be more specific. Accusations of an affair with a Chinese spy. Those are engaging in personalities, and those words should be taken down, and the gentlelady should not be able to speak anymore in this hearing.
That is not the latter part of that is not an appropriate motion, but we will evaluate the striking of those words.
I only slept with a Chinese spy because it was a total 7.
Give me just a second.
That is Goldman talking.
That's absolutely not appropriate.
I did not have sexual relations. I mean, look at him talking.
Would like to retract those words.
No, I will not.
Woo-hoo, turn up the hate. She does not want to retract the words. Come on. That's my girl. Smash. Will you retract those words? Absolutely not. In fact, if I was there, I would say it again. How dare you make accusations?
Look at them. They are flustered about that.
Clause 1 of, for those members who are wondering.
They're probably like, can we put her in jail finally?
We are looking into rule.
Speech debate clause. Never.
Clause 1
Yeah,
of
me
Rule
neither.
17 in the rules of the House.
Decorum. Decorum. They are flustered. Look at this. They are. Look at the subcommittees, the meetings.
Question about. Mr. Chair.
The gentleman.
Mr. Chairman.
The gentleman from Mississippi is recognized.
I don't think there's any question about what the gentlelady said. I've been on this committee from day one. We've never had an accusation made of any member like that. And I'm appalled at it. We all ought to be embarrassed at it. We are a better committee than what the gentlelady is trying to make of this committee.
Yeah, we are a very serious population. We are politicians. We are to be taken very seriously unless we want to be outraged about absolutely nothing. We will lose our minds about everything. Don't you say what I think you need to say. If only these people would have to called out their sessions, PPP would make fortune. I'd pay to watch. I would love to watch that. I wish they could just speak honest and crazy. Let's turn up the heat. Let's get it going on. They need to bring back pistols, duels in Congress. Yes, 100%. How dare she tell the truth? Oh, how dare you even say that? That is not the truth, and you know it. All right. Last video before we switch to Rumble. This woman, he forgot when people of his side did that with Trump. He forgot when people of his side did that. Oh, yeah, 100%. I was like, what do you mean? But there's a line to join the break time. Yeah. Our elected officials need a debate in the purest form battle rap. Oh, now we're talking. All right. Guess what, guys? Losing weight intentionally is actually being fatphobic. You need to support that.
Another great question. This person was asking if there's any time in which intentional weight loss is not fatphobic.
No, you should always unintentionally lose weight. Everyone knows that. Thank you.
I'm going to say 99.9% of the times, if you are intentionally losing weight, it is fatphobic.
Right.
I'm leaving that 0.01% in case I am truly, truly wrong.
Right.
But I don't think I am.
She isn't wrong.
And here's the reason why. I'm not saying if you exercise and happen to lose weight that is fatphobic.
Right.
I'm not saying if you start a medication.
What just happened? My sound just went out. That was so weird. Sorry. What is going on? What the frick is going on, dude? She just destroyed me. What just happened? Okay, what is going on? What is going on? I think she just took over my stream. She's like, oh no, you are not playing my clip from TikToks. Oh no, not Willie's already on Rumble. Shout out to Rumble. All right, let's try this one more time.
Any time in which intentional weight loss is not fatphobic. I don't think I am. And here's the reason why.
Here we go.
I'm not saying if you exercise and happen to lose weight that is fatphobic.
Is she a doctor? No, she's a mental health counselor.
I'm not saying if you start a medication and you happen to lose weight, that is fatphobic.
Lost 14 kilograms in 4 months. Proud to be fat. Nay, nice job. You said Rumble word here. I'm coming over to Rumble soon.
I am not saying that if you're going through any type of, illness and that is altering your body in some way, that is fatphobic. I'm saying when you are intentionally exercising to lose weight, altering your diet to lose weight, doing any activity intentionally to lose weight, is fat phobic.
Exactly.
And the reason why is because
and if you're like trying to cut out alcohol in your life because you're an alcoholic, you are fat alcohol phobic.
Because you are intentionally attempting to make your body smaller to fit into what narrative? The narrative that smaller is healthier, even though we've already discussed why that's not true. I know there was another comment on this video that said something along the lines of, when I'm
you crazy.
lighter, I don't have as many issues with my mobility. And that may be a correlation, but it doesn't necessarily mean that extra weight is a causation, especially if you are not in care of somebody like a physical therapist.
My pants are
that
fat phobic.
is specifically certified or has previously practiced physical therapy.
Pretty sure not fat is healthier. KB, wrong.
With a fat body. And I say that because as a personal trainer with a fat body, I know that movements impact people differently based on their body size, type, shape, mobility, a million things. So pretty much no, there is no time in which intentional weight loss is not fat phobic.
Exactly. And don't ask me to lose weight. It's hard. I know I have an eating problem. Stop it. These are all just addicts who are just trying to justify their addiction. Case closed. All right. We're going to switch over to a full R stream because you're not supposed to say the R word on Tube anymore. That is the link for the show to come over to the Rumble. I will be over there switching over as we speak. I'm just gotta go over to this area. Why isn't this playing? Yeah, it's nice. Okay, we're gonna go over. Yeah, this is nice. Hey, Angela, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Come over to the dark side. Come over to the dark side. We're gonna go over to the dark side. All right, here we go. Goodbye. See you later, YouTube. You're the most amazing person on earth. I love every single one, but we're switching. Come on over. Come on over.